always the smallest ship in port. I would often joke to our passengers that we were barely big enough to be a lifeboat for some of the bigger American ships. But you know what? Her personality, her atmosphere, and her fiercely loyal, ever-growing following makes her a true giant of the seas. With 5 different bars to choose from, you'll need to make some experience at the Lido bar through to the calm tranquility of explorers. I spent many a happy evening enjoying the panoramic views of horizons, but my personal favourite is here, Raffles. It's the perfect location at the heart of the ship, and it means I can eat, drink and watch the show and get back to my cabin all in under 100 steps. Food, glorious food, from the more relaxed informality of the Lido buffet, thank you very much, through to the a la carte luxury of the Compass Rose. All the dining is open sitting and fits around you. For lunch, don't miss the barbecue at the Terrace Grill. And then, in the evening, book yourself in for a real treat in Scirocco's. Trust me, your stomach will thank you. The heart of the ship is the award-winning British entertainment programme, and from the cruise director through to the lighting technician, the entertainment team are visible, friendly, talented, and above all they love their jobs. From award-winning UK comedians, game shows, cabarets, West End style theatre shows, there's always something going on. And of course Thomson's deck parties have a legendary status with live bands, a full show team cabaret. Trust me, dancing under the stars will never ever be the same. There are 4 main grades of accommodation on board, all with 24-hour room service, 2 turn-downs a day, and that legendary chocolate on your pillow. And with so much to do and see on a Thomson cruise, you may find an inside cabin is actually all you need. But for those who really want to know how the other half live, why don't you make a splash in your own jacuzzi with the presidential suite, which is only slightly smaller than my old cabin on board.
That was Keith Maynard from our Sunday shows, and Keith worked on board Thomson for many years, and
yes,
he had the best of times, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, absolutely loved it. So there you go, that's the ship that you're going to be going on. But this is such a lovely cruise because you've got the cruise and then you've got your stay in a hotel as well,
all for
which I think is fab.
£950 as well,
yeah,
which is even better. So it starts off with the flights, either from Norwich or Bournemouth, but we can find flights from anywhere,
we can find flights from anywhere, so just give us a ring at the call centre on the free number. Worth mentioning as well, all transfers are included too. So then you're embarking the beautiful Thomson Spirit and you're sailing through day 2, and then you arrive in Ashdod in Israel. And what's rather nice is that when you arrive here, you've actually got an overnight on board. So this is where you can go and visit Jerusalem, and you can go and see all the old religious sites, you know, the Western Wall, and you could even go to one of Israel's famous museums, which is the Holocaust Memorial, or go and see the Dead Sea Scrolls. Jerusalem is located inland, so basically when you stop off at the port of Ashdod, it will take you about an hour to get there, but it's so worth it. It really is, and you've got the overnight. And you know, you can see the site of Jesus' crucifixion. It's fascinating. It's an incredible place to go. The spot where Muhammad was supposed to have ascended to heaven. Very historic, very interesting. You can go and see the room of the Last Supper and King David's tomb. What an amazing start to your trip. And then we're sailing off to Larnaca in Cyprus. It's on the southern coast and it's a really nice resort place, and you can just go and enjoy the beautiful beaches there. And then we arrive in Alanya on Turkey's southwest coast. So you've got your harbour and you've got this big castle overlooking it all. You've got medieval buildings up on the peninsula, but you've also got lively bars and lots of things to do and see. Beautiful beaches as well. You've got 2 blue flag beaches in Alanya. So well worth seeing, and you've also got ancient Roman ruins as well.
I'm just thinking of the great temperatures you're going to have. We've got dates in May, July and August.
Oh, I know. And how lovely to get your summer holiday in the diary now, get you through the winter. Really nice thing to do.
And only deposit needed, of course, tonight as well. Where's next then?
Then we're off to Rhodes, where they get an average of 300 sunny days a year. That's not bad, is it? A bit different to here. Beautiful temperatures, and of course it's in the Aegean Sea. Just stunning water. You can see there, you get those greens in amongst the blue. It's just spectacular. And as you sail into Rhodes as well, it's well worth considering a balcony because it's such a beautiful port to sail into. It's a preserved medieval town, and when you disembark you'll be just outside the old town, a maze of cobblestone streets, and there's so much to see and do. You can go to the Palace of the Grand Masters, but you could also of course just go to the marketplace and wander around all the food courts and gift shops. It's beautiful. And then then we are arriving in Marmaris. Now you're going to disembark the ship here and transfer to a hotel in the resort of Ola Denise, and you've got 7 nights on an all-inclusive basis.
Wow, so that's all of your fabulous food and all of your alcoholic beverages and soft drinks.
It's all-inclusive, and it's, you know, fantastic. So perhaps if, you know, your other half is like, oh, I'm not sure I want to do a cruise this year, but I'm undecided, you know, or vice versa. You've got your resort holiday, you've got your cruise, all in one spectacular trip. Now, from here, I would really recommend you go and visit Cleopatra Island. It's a small little beach island made of silky smooth white sand, and technically the sand is made up of little seashells. It's beautiful. You're getting an idea of what the hotel is like here. I'm just
looking at the hotel and resort here.
The 4T hotel.
I mean, my word.
It's really nice, isn't it?
It's
really nice.
Beautiful.
Can you imagine if you were trying to sort this out yourself, bespoke, and do it all without the discounts that we can give you here at Planet Cruise? It was cost you an arm and a leg. So especially at this time of year, it's a really good deal. So you're just going to have a lovely beach time here. You're there for the whole week. You'll get your wonderful suntan, and then I'm afraid it's time to come home and fly home on day 15.
And don't forget, the first part of your wonderful 14-night holiday starts on board the Thomson Spirit. You know, a ship that's going to give you so much choice, great food, amazing entertainment. And we hear this again and again with Thomson. Their shows and their standard of shows is incredible.
Absolutely. They're a very popular cruise line, especially with British customers. And, you know, you kind of know what you're getting. You can see it's a really comfortable ship. There's where I like to sit, the salon, get my hair done. Great kids club as well, of course. If you are taking the little ones as well, you will not be bored.
We should point out, I know for some of our Scottish viewers, if you go on the 27th of July, one of the dates, that's the start of the summer holidays in Scotland, isn't it?
I think actually it is in England as well, but I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty convinced, by then they'll have broken up.
You should know, you're a mum, Gemma.
I'm one day at a time, me. Did you go to school today?
Let's show you what's included in this amazing offer from, of course, Thomson. The price is at $949. Now, you can have return flights from Norwich or Bournemouth, depending on departure date. But we do have flights available from all of your local airports for just small supplements, generally speaking. All your tips and service charges, they are included with the Thomsons. You don't have to worry about any of those. And we'll also give you 7 nights in that wonderful all-inclusive hotel there as well. Let's show you the prices. We have 3 dates. The May date there is the 25th of May. A tiny difference between inside and outside, you know, just £50. Which works out a few pounds per night per person. And again, if you look at July, as we mentioned, the summer holidays for Scotland and some of the UK now, and August there, very little difference in the inside and the outside. And I have to recommend, if you can go for it, we have got outstanding prices there on suites as well. Now, we did mention that we can find you a flight from your local airport. It's one of the great things with working with Thomson. We can find you an airport very close to your home. So just speak to our cruise consultants. They're ready to take your calls on that free phone number, don't forget, which is there on the screen, 0800 840 1088. So 0800 840 1088.